What's going on, guys? Gridsquare here. Today I want to bring you a quick Division 2 video on easy loot runs and how to farm keys for the caches you'll need to unlock different things, certain exotic plans and whatnot. So the easiest way to farm these is to do underground tunnel runs. And in order to find the keys, you go to your inventory here and click on the key icon, as you can obviously see. And this is going to show you what keys you have and how many. Pretty plain and simple. Now you'll need these. Certain exotics need plans to craft, and to get those you are going to need to have faction cache little boxes you'll see in different levels. And I'll make another video showing you which specific ones do, and there's plenty of other content out there. Now the easy way to find these things is look on your map and you'll see the yellow circle with the arrow cut out in it, and those are underground tunnel entrances. Maintenance tunnels, subway tunnels, you name it, but they're all over the map, and this southern section is my favorite. I'll go over that in a little bit. But you can find these things in every corner of the map, and every single one of these has decent loot in there. Now it's going to be a lot of spam loot, a lot of crafting resources, crafting mats, water, food and stuff for your checkpoints. Every single one of these has something good in there. And every single one of these is where you find the keys. Now, I haven't seen these keys drop anywhere else. They might be able to, but once again, I haven't seen it. Just my personal experience, the only place I can find these keys are doing these underground tunnel runs. And they're really easy. There's no bad guys down here. Every now and then you might run across one random mob and he might be scavenging, so you can just shoot him twice and they die, but that's rare. So it's really simple. Now, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for the quick camera angles and turns here, but you need to do that. Every time you go around a corner, you need to look around the edges, because some of these key boxes will spawn, right in some funny places that you might, overlook. So you're just running through these subway tunnels, and they're long and windy, and you can get backtracked and lost pretty quick. So I recommend, because there's no way to leave a bread trail or a breadcrumb trail, loot everything. And here we go. This is the key box. That's what they look like, except it'll actually glow with the yellow outline. Now, these things are able to be looted once every 24 hours. And that's why you didn't see it, because I had looted it last night when I did my runs about 9 hours ago. As I was making this video, that's when I discovered, when I went back to do the footage, that, yeah, these things the keys spawn 24 hours. So I had already done all my runs last night, so sorry about that. Now, that being said, the keys and the actual loot caches they unlock in the different levels are on the same timer. So once you can loot a key and then use the key on a box every 24 hours. So if you keep farming the Jefferson mission to get the Chatterbox plan, you can loot that cache once per day. That's just how it is. So doing multiple of these runs is pretty efficient. I mean, to me, having more keys than you need is never a bad thing, because sometimes you could be in a group and maybe there's someone in the group who's like, hey man, does anybody have a key to this cache? I want the plans. It's nice to help somebody out. So even if you already have it, it's just nice to have these. Now, there's lots and lots of crafting mats down here. And any one of these tunnels, and I'm going to show you two different ones real quick. And unfortunately, because I had already looted everything, a lot of the gear did not respawn. So it's just, I'm not sure what the actual timer in the game is, but you are going to get different results of loot every time you come down here. And just loot everything you see, because it's just, there's just tons of stuff. There's so much good stuff down here. Even if it's gear you're not going to need, it's still crafting mats, or you could sell it for money. I mean, I'm not sure what all the credits are used for, but you can't really have enough of it. Why not? And I'm sad. I mean, like I said, I couldn't show you guys all the key boxes because I'd already looted everything. I've done all the runs last night, so there was no keys to loot. But every one of these tunnels has at least one key. I have never done a tunnel run and not come up with at least one key. And they're completely random. The boxes will all look the same, but the key you will get RNG. Could be Black Tusk, Outcast, Hyenas, whatever. But there is always one key per little underground tunnel. Now, if my favorite spot is, I showed you in the earlier map, it's the south end of the map, where the Washington Monument is and the big pond. There's like 5 or 6 tunnel entrances down there, and I will get, anywhere between 5 to 8 keys in that tunnel, and the incredible amount of loot. So, and here we go, right, this is what I was waiting for, the Shade Tech cache. There's a couple of these on the map, because if you found, and you might be wondering, if you found all the Shade Tech that were on your map on the icons, yet there's still a couple things you haven't learned, that's why. Because there's hidden ones on the map, and so far every one that I've seen is underground. So that's it, guys. You know, there's no reason to not do these little tunnels. They're easy. There's no mobs down here. You could do them all in maybe an hour, hour and a half if you're slow, but you're going to get tons of stuff for it. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Gridsquare. Like if you like it, subscribe, stand by for the next video. It'll be coming at you shortly.